the history of Russia. Also, I'm going to be starting with the Duchy of Moscow because there's not enough evidence for me to do anything farther back, so... The Duchy of Moscow was formed in 1283 AD, and its first emperor was Daniel I. Then in 1547, it turned into the Tsardom of Russia. Then Peter the Great made Russia more like Europe, making it into like the Slavic Russia we know today instead of Siberian Russia. Then Russia colonized Alaska. Then the Napoleonic Wars happened, and Napoleon tried to take over Russia, but he didn't get far, because once he got into Moscow and stuff started burning, he couldn't really do anything, so he had to go back home and lost tons of men, and it was a huge failure, but a big win for Russia. Then the United States of America buys Alaska from Russia. Oh, and I forgot to mention Finland became a part of Russia. And there's the Russo-Japanese War, which was a huge loss for Russia, but I don't have the energy and time to talk about that, so... Then World War I started, but the Russian Revolution was going on at the same time, and Russia had to leave the war to fight the revolution, but then they ended up becoming communist. Then World War II happened, and Russia invades Poland with the help of Germany. But then they start to realize that they actually don't like Germany a lot, and I'm not going to get into that. Oh, and you remember what happened with Napoleon? Well, yeah, German man tried to do the same thing and failed just as bad, if not more horribly. So yeah, that's the other thing that happened, and that's kind of what started his downfall. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Finland became independent now, so they're not a part of Russia. Now World War II's over. The bombs have been dropped, and Russia occupies a little part of Germany. Then the Cold War happened, so communism versus capitalism, and Russia basically got the entirety of Eastern Europe to become communist, and when Germany split in half, they also got East Germany to be communist. Wait a minute, if I explain the whole Cold War, then we're not going to have time, and this video will be too long. Okay, all I'm going to say is that the USA won, spoiler alert. Then the USSR start collapsing, and Lithuania is the first one to leave, and Kazakhstan is the last one to leave. Throughout the 2000s, USA does no longer like Russia because of Cold War. And then the invasion of Ukraine, which you probably already know from news channels. Bye!